Hi, I'm Giancarlo.
And I'm Felicia.
And this is our review of Black Friday, which we don't have here in Canada.
No.
Did you know that?
Well, some stores.
Have
No.
Black Friday? No. There's no Black Friday here.
Walmart.
Walmart does Black Friday here in Canada?
No, well, on the flyer it says like it's a fake Black Friday.
We don't stampede or trample.
Exactly. But they send-
we're the Canadian civilized
Exactly.
way of riding.
So this is a game about them shopping on Black Friday, and they're both going for the same 40-inch TV. I
Could be,
think he
though.
wins.
You're right.
Look, you give him a black eye for a TV. That's insane. That's madness.
Don't be fooled by its cover. This is a stock market game which might surprise you. In the box, you'll get the board which has the price value of 5 different stocks. Colored briefcase and black ones too. Stock markers to keep track of the price of each stock. Silver markers to keep track of silver price and how many were bought in turn. 5 player screens to hide what you have and is also used as a player summary card. Level markers which go from 1 to 8 which dictates the limits per player. A cloth bag and a black dollar sign which is always inside it during the game. Player action cards which balance out the game. Paper money from 1 to 100. And finally, subsidy cards which are like loans to help you stay afloat. This game is played until the price of silver reaches 100.
Here's how to set up the game. Place the board in the middle of the table. Put the 5 colored stock markers in on the 7. Place the silver marker on 20 and the other one on 0. Fill up the 3 sales tables with the appropriate colored briefcases. Place the subsidies on the side of the board along with the money, silver, and gold tokens. Place the level cards in order on the Wall Street Journal and fill up the table with black briefcases. Now to create the market. Make 5 piles of 4 briefcases of each color. Then count 10 plus the number of players and place that much of each color in the bag. Each player will draw 5 of them from the bag and place them behind their screen. Finally, draw 20 more from the bag and place them in market to make it bigger. Choose a starting player and give each other player an action card, depending on which player they are. These will give those players more actions and will balance out the game. You're now ready to start playing the market.
A player will be able to do one action during his turn. These actions are buy shares, sell shares, buy silver, or pass. All well described on your screen. You can also take subsidies or use your special action card. Let me explain the buying of shares. If you decide to buy, you check the price of the stock and take a briefcase of that color from the market and place it behind your screen. You also add one from the market to the sales track. At the start of the game, you'll need to take a subsidy or sell shares to make money. You can also buy silver at the price it's at. When you do, take a silver ingot and add a briefcase to any color you want from the market and place it on the silver sales table. The silver buy track also goes up by the amount of silver you bought. When you sell, you check the price of that stock and take the money from the bank. You also drop the price of that stock, moving it to the left. Take one of the same colored briefcases from the first table and add it to the market. Finally, you can pass. If you simply pass, you simply add any briefcase from the market to the silver table and your turn ends.
Before doing any of these actions, you have to check the level of the market. This card will tell you the maximum subsidies a player can have, the maximum shares you can buy or sell, and the maximum silver ingot you can buy. If a stock ever passes a level marker on the board, change the level counter to that level. This will change the maximum numbers. You also take a black briefcase from the journal and add it to the bag. Now it's time to show you how the stock value changes. If there is ever 5 briefcases in one of the tables, a price adjustment triggers. Here's what happens in a price adjustment. First, the players will pay the bank interest for their subsidies. The amount is at the bottom of each tile. Now you draw stocks from the bag according to the black number on the level card. Depending on how many you draw of a color, this will change the price of that stock. Check the Wall Street Journal table to see where to move the marker on the board. For example, if you drew 3 of the same color, move that color stock up by 2 spaces. If you draw black briefcases, they will add minus to each of the 5 colors, and for each one draw, the silver prices go up. For every 3 silver bought since the last adjustment, the price goes up by 1. Every stock you drew goes back to the market, and the ones from that table which triggered the adjustment are placed into the bag. When you do the third table's price adjustment, you refill the second table and keep using that one from the rest of the game. If you ever have 5 silvers, trade them for 1 gold.
The special action card you have can only be used once per game, so use it wisely. The game ends when silver hits 100. Now each player will sell all their stocks for the price listed. Then, with the money, they can buy silver for $100 each. Finally, the player who has the most gold bars wins the game. Now we know that was a lot to take in, but don't be fooled by all the little rules which makes the game look complicated. It really isn't. It's a simple game yet full of strategy and player interaction. You can check the market at any time and try to figure out what's in the bag and what people are holding. You need to make choices on your turn which will change the course of the game drastically. The rulebook is not the best and you'll be guessing a lot, so I hope our video helps. Setup takes a while, but it's worth it. We really like the game, and drawing from the bag to see your stocks go up is always a good feeling. You really feel like you're playing the stock market without losing your life savings. We're giving Black Friday an 8 out of 10. They really should revise the rulebook though.